today is a very special stream. We also have a very special guest today. We are going to be learning Japanese. Woohoo! So, we have a guest in chat right now. If you see at the bottom of my screen, there is a little icon. So, Tomiko, can you unmute and say hello to everybody?
Hello. I'm Tomiko.
Yay!
Yay!
So, they are one of my students. They will be one of my live students. And of course, thank you everybody for coming out. You will also be my live students. And we are going to head, they're a little muffled. That's just like how Discord is, I know. Unfortunately. So we are going to head right into Japanese 101 class. Woohoo! Okay, today we will be going over the very, very, very basics. We won't go over how to read and write individual hiragana and katakana, but we will go over how to memorize them. A little bit into self-learning using Busu Sayu. Okay, good! So we have a little bit of Japanese on our page right now. So I'm going to go ahead and... My qualifications! This is what everybody's wondering, huh? Maybe you don't know, maybe you do know, but I'm actually an English teacher here in Japan. I live in Japan. I've been working here for about 8 months now. But I've also studied quite a lot of Japanese before I came. So I have been learning, I think, since 7th grade of middle school, and then all the way up until college, and I ended up graduating with a bachelor's in Japanese and minors in English and anthropology, but those don't matter. So I've been learning for a while. But that is not to say that I am fluent by any means. I am very, very not good at speaking Japanese. So for class, yes, we do have a syllabus. This is basically how class is going to run. I don't have time to be doing this all the time because I am a teacher. I am really busy. Teachers are very busy in Japan. So this will be maybe a once a month or a once every couple of weeks type of class, and it's very informal. And we will have like community interactions. There will be a Kahoot, there will be quizzes and tests and all those things. And if you see at the bottom, expectations, we're just going to learn very, very slowly. We will not be following a textbook because, frankly, I'm insane and I hate textbooks after how much I spent, how many years I spent learning on them. Goddamn. But I do highly recommend, if you want to continue self-studying, that you buy a textbook or you invest in some online courses, because there are some really important things that maybe I can't teach and maybe you can't learn just off of watching anime, reading manga, and those types of things. So textbook learning could help you at the very beginning. And then attendance. Please join the Nihongo Jozint Discord. I have a Discord for this class, specifically for this class. It's not a Licorice community Discord. It's only for learning Japanese and keeping up with the Japanese streams. So, hi. If you are not already in the Discord, please join the Discord. I'll give you a few seconds, I'll give you 1 minute to hop on in. We're gonna hop right into Lesson 1, the Kana learning system. The Kana system. So in Japanese, as you all know, there is a independent writing system compared to English. Oh, he's here! He's here! Hello!
Hello, guys.
I'm glad you made it.
I got distracted by some.
Okay, do you want to give a little introduction of who you are? We just started. You didn't miss anything.
Oh, perfect. Hello, everyone. My name is Kizmi. I am a cozy streamer on Twitch, and I'm here to learn Japanese. Nihongo. Oh, 勉強したい.
Awesome.
Hello.
Yes, so the Kana system. There's basically 3 ways to write in Japanese. There's hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and they use pretty much all 3 of them together in one sentence, interchangeably sometimes. But today, and for this Japanese 101 class, we are only going to be focusing on hiragana and katakana. So as you see here, this is the hiragana chart. They are there are many. There's many of them. So I can't teach you how to read and write them. You are going to have to study this independently. So good luck there. But I will give you some tips on how to memorize them and some like pronunciation things. So first off, it starts, you read it from right to left, because all Japanese is read right to left, up to down. And compared to English, how we have just like a, a. There's like 3 ways to say a, right? In Japanese, it's exactly as it looks. A will always be a. There's never going to be a moment where it'll change to like a. So a, I, u, e, o, kaki, kuki, ko, sashi, su, se, so, all the way down. Pretty common, but we do have a ten-ten. So what is a ten-ten? A ten-ten is this. If you see right here, there are 2 little like doot-doot things on the character. So what that means is it changes the sound to a fricative, I think is the English word. I don't know. But essentially, ka becomes ga with a G. Ka to ga. Sa to za with a Z. Ha has a ten-ten and a maru, which are different. So ha becomes ba with a B or pa with a P. And that goes through all of them. So ga, gi, gu, ge, go, za, ji, zu, ze, zo. So the shi with a ten-ten becomes G with a J-I, G. And if we go back, we have T becomes D, da, ji, zu, de, do. So the thing with su and chi, when they get to the ten-ten, it becomes zu and ji. So those are the only ones that cause confusion. Hello, come in. You're not late at all. We just started. Is everybody okay on that? I know I'm like horrible at going by rapid speed.
Understand.
You understand? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about for you two? I want you to pronounce these difficult ones. These shi, zu, and chi. These are the hard ones. So can someone say this?
Me.
Go.
Can I? Okay. Ji, shi, chi, zu, zu, chi, ji.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
How about Tomiko? Can you say the whole H sounds? Do all the H sounds plus with the ten-ten.
Ha, hi, hu, he, no, ho. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So you did really good right here with the hu. So compared to the English sound with the fu, fu, that's too strong of a sound. Fu is too strong. So what Japanese people do is it's not even like you make an F, you just blow. It's just I don't know if my mic can pick it up, but it's ha, hi, hu, he, ho, hu. So can both of you try say hu?
Hu.
Yeah.
Hu. Yeah.
Good. And also everybody in chat and just watching, please also be following along, saying things out loud if you can. This will help with your pronunciation as we go along. Okay, so we got this down. And we also have the P's. This is the only, ha is the only character to have 2 different versions, the B and the P. So as long as you remember that, you should be okay. Which is very nice because if they made whole new hiragana characters for the J's, the P's, and the B's, that'd be way too many to remember. Okay, and then we also have katakana. This is part 2. Luckily, for a lot of people, learning katakana is usually the harder version of hiragana. Most people tend to only remember hiragana, be included. But luckily, not a lot of people use katakana a lot. The only times Japanese really use it is when it's a borrowed word. So a word that didn't exist in Japanese before like colonization, all that. So things like names, places. You have a harder time remembering katakana? Yeah. Oh, I should also note that I don't know why, but these pictures that I'm using include wi and we, which are two sounds that Japanese just don't use anymore. Have you seen people use we and we, guys?
Mm, no, actually, this is my first time seeing it. Even like
Yeah,
the
this is we
characters.
here and we. These are super archaic. Like nobody uses them. Yeah, well, okay. I've seen it sometimes. Like there's this one song, one Vocaloid song that uses we, I'm pretty sure. But you really don't see it. It's not common. Pretty much Japanese people don't know how to write them either, so you just completely ignore it. You don't have to care about it. And there's also one thing I want to note. There is a spelling difference between using hiragana and katakana. So for example, if there's a long o sound, oh, there's a train coming by. For example, sayonara, sayo, when you say this, you don't say sayou nara. It's just a long version of yo, sayonara. But when you write it in katakana, you don't put the u. You make it a long line. So this line doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make a sound. It just extends whatever sound came before it. Moving on to some tricks to memorizing. These are some ways that I found that are outside of a textbook on how to memorize and use them in your day-to-day life. And the easiest, honestly, for me is karaoke. And I will show you an example. Yoink. To this. So, you can't see, but this is Yonezu Kenshi. The song is Lemon. Have you heard Lemon before?
I have heard
Yeah.
Lemon, yes. I love the song.
So what I used to do, or actually what I still do, because I go to karaoke fairly often because I live in Japan, is when I want to practice reading really fast, you find a karaoke version. It could be lyrics on, lyrics off, but it's in Japanese and it shows the Japanese as it goes. And if you know the song, you have a much easier time putting sounds to the character. So I'm just gonna play it. And as you can see already, there's kanji. If you don't know the kanji, it has furigana. And furigana is the small little hiragana up here that show you how to pronounce the kanji. So you pretty much can't get lost. So I'm gonna switch back. And the second part is reading. Reading tweets, reading signs, reading anything that you can. That is another big one for me. So I have this pulled up. So the new Niji Sanji Japanese livers literally just debuted today.
Fresh out of the VTA.
They just debuted, yeah. So I ended up really liking this one guy. His name is Rai. So what I'm gonna do is show you how to read. Yeah, Niji Wave. I'm gonna show you how to read the Japanese tweets or Japanese signs or anything, just so you can practice and put sounds to the words that you're seeing. So this is what I do, and I've also said this in a previous video I did, is just read what you can. Read what you can. So obviously this is kanji. We don't know how to read it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but if we just start here, me ma shite. Me mashite. What could that possibly mean? Do you know?
I would guess context. Can I guess contextually?
You can guess contextually.
I guess that's hajimemashite.
Correct. It's hajimemashite. So now we know that this kanji is read as haji. So as long as you remember that for next time you see it, you will know this says hajimemashite. And that means nice to meet you. Based on context, it's fairly easy to remember hajimemashite ne. And then if we go on, mi, na, no. Do you happen to know what minna means? Minna or minna-san? Yeah, like everyone or people. Hello, everybody. And then no superhero. Now what could that mean?
Gee,
Superhero.
I wonder what that
Superhero.
means. Superhero.
So it says minna no superhero. And now you've kind of guessed it because thankfully Japanese uses a lot of borrowed English, so you can definitely tell when things are English. So you don't have to know what minna no means, but if you can read superhero, you can sort of guess the context. And then we get to this. Hold on, is chat? Oh, chat is covering it. I'm gonna close chat for 1 second. So as you see here, this is kanji. We don't know what it means, and I probably couldn't even tell you how to read it. And then rai. But we know through this that it's his name. Inami Rai. Inami Rai. So,
Oh, that's his name. Okay, I
yeah.
see it.
And then at the bottom,
Mm.
just des. Des. You will see des so much that you don't even have to think that it says des. So altogether, even if you don't know what it means, let's just try speaking it out loud. Would anybody like to volunteer to read out loud? Just
I
this
can
part.
volunteer.
Go!
Hey.
はじめまして、みなのスーパーヒーロー、稲見大です。
Woo! Perfect,
Woo.
perfect. But yes, if you do that, it will eventually get easier and you will start to recognize sounds and words that people use often. So we're not going to go through this because there's a lot of kanji, but if we go to his main page, as you see, it's in full Japanese right here. This will help you read certain things. So obviously, this is his name. Can anybody guess what this says? Or can anybody read it?
2時3時
Niji Sanji! So now we know what the Japanese reading or what Niji Sanji looks like in Japanese. So the next time you see it, oh hey, that's Niji Sanji! Good, good, good. So if we go back to here, I also mentioned flashcards. Obviously, flashcards are one of the easiest ways to do it. I personally use Quizlet a lot, but I know that's getting sort of like paywall-y, so you can try. If you have to pay, just skip. Don't do that. There's also Anki. Of course, apparently there's Duolingo. Or you can just handwrite each and everything individually in real life, and when you're walking to the grocery store or you're waiting, you have a break, flip through them. I know people can memorize and get really good at reading them pretty much after like 2 sittings, maybe 2 weeks. When I was in middle school, it took maybe 3 months, but that was because I did it like twice a week. Yeah.
Kinda.
Honestly, I would recommend if you really don't have a ton of time or motivation, if you can just get through 1 row per day or 1 row per lesson or sitting. So, ayueo next time or tomorrow, kakikukeko the next time, sashisuseiso, and all those things until you get to just wa o un. And then
I have to be honest.
you move on to this.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I have a problem with katakana till today because
yeah.
I get confused. Like for example, ku right there.
Ku.
For some reason, I read ku as ta every single time I see it the first time again after a while.
Ta? Oh, I see, because it's just missing 1 stroke.
Yeah, and it confuses the heck out of me all the time whenever I read katakana.
I hate how she and so are so similar. And
Do
But-
you also associate like every like character with something IRL?
Is that like
the shape of it? For example, like nu in hiragana, I see it like a dog. So it's like whenever I see it, it look like inu. Oh, it does look like a
Inu?
dog. So
Oh, sort of. I can sort of see a dog shape, a round shape.
yeah.
I'm actually right
So-
about to go over that. But yeah, that's one of like the key ways people tend to learn starting out. I personally don't need to do it anymore. But I can totally see where these things come about. And that's like a really good resource that people do. So actually, if we go here, ta-da! So an easy way to memorize these things is if you have, here's the hiragana, and then you put like a little picture that helps you memorize not only the shape but the sound it makes. So key, obviously key in English, and it can look like a key. And that's just one way to do it. And personally, I wouldn't recommend going online to search what everybody else is saying. I would think of it using your own like day-to-day life stuff and your own thoughts. So it becomes more personalized to you. But if you really are too lazy, there are tons of ways to find very similar pictographs like this on Google when you're learning. One I associate is ku with a bird's beak. We go to ku. Oh yeah, an open bird's beak. What I used to do for you is it looks like a fish. Some people said every time I say it looks like a fish, they're like, "What? I don't see it." But I see a fish, don't you?
Yeah, I see a fish too. Yeah.
And that's easy because Tomiko might know this, but in Chinese, the word for fish is yu. So it connects perfectly. At least for me.
Actually, I have a similar story to that because in my language, the you fish is actually like a shark, and you looks like slightly like the fin on top that reminds me of that. I was like, oh wait,
yeah.
So like you said, how it personalizes to you. Since like in my first language, that makes sense. So I just remember it as that.
That's super useful. I would highly recommend people start doing that just for fun, if anything, because honestly, these were all made up from kanji. All of this came from kanji, just simplified and simplified and simplified. And what did kanji come from? Drawings. People just drew things, and that eventually morphed into kanji, which then eventually morphed into hiragana and katakana. So it's completely fine to make up your own drawings. We're just reverse engineering it. All right. Does anybody in chat have questions, or do you guys have questions? Because then we are going to head to our first grammar pattern.
Ooh. Grammar.
No questions? No questions?
No questions.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. This is our first one. It's the most basic. We're going to learn two of them. We're going to learn e wa bi desu and bi ga si desu. So in this case, it's the hiragana for ha, but when it's written for a particle, it's pronounced wa. So W-A, wa. And a particle in Japanese are these single kana that represent pretty much the English version of that, is, am, are, to, with, all of these small words that help indicate where something's going, who is it by, and all these things. So they're very important to help articulate which topic or subject is doing what thing. No questions? Good. So have you guys heard of ewa bides before?
Like the pattern?
Yeah, the pattern.
Yeah.
Yes. So honestly, living in Japan for 8 months has taught me you can survive so long with just knowing ewa bides. That's pretty much all I say. That's the only pattern I use for day-to-day life. It will get you so far. So if learning all these really difficult grammar patterns is maybe too much for you, or you don't see a reason to, as long as you can nail down ewa bides and just like upgrade your vocabulary, you can pretty much speak Japanese. So what is the difference between ewa and biga? Why is this not both a and why is this not both b? And the reason is because wa and ga have slightly different meanings and usages. I have asked all of my coworkers that only speak Japanese and coworkers that speak English, what's the difference? Why do we only use them sometimes as separate things? And why can we interchange them sometimes? And the answer I have received every time is, well, I don't know. I just speak the language. I don't know. So very helpful, but I have sort of figured it out. It may not be 100% correct, but I have figured it out. So we use wa when we want to talk about a topic. So in English, the topic could be I or my, but the subject is a different entity, a different word. So if we go to, I can't do an example without like spoiling the next slide. So we will focus on only wa for now, and then we'll go into ga. Wait. So this is the a wa bi desu. So remember, wa indicates a topic. It's not the topic, but it indicates it. So a is the topic. The topic always comes before wa. So if I want to say, I am licorice, I would say, watashi wa licorice desu. Watashi is I, and that shows the topic, and bi is the subject. So licorice, that's me. So I am licorice, watashi wa licorice desu. How about everybody try with their own names? Go. You can type in chat or say it out loud, you too.
Okay. 私はキズミです。
Woo, perfect.
私はトミコです。
Perfect. So again, topic is a. Wa because becomes like the English is am, and bi will be your something. What is the something? It could be your name, it could be a place, it could be any noun or adjective, pretty much. So, any questions? Otherwise, we are going to do some tests with this a wa bi desu. So, first, we are going to have you guys think and come up with how to say these sentences in Japanese. And if you don't know, the amazing gasp, if you don't know the vocabulary for the words, I will tell you, but I won't give you the answer. Tea is delicious. Your head is in the way again, but tea is delicious. I'm sure everybody knows what delicious is in Japanese. We all watch anime. But tea in Japanese is ocha. Ocha. Anybody have a guess? Anybody have a guess?
I do.
Go ahead.
お茶は美味しいです。
Woo, perfect.
Woo.
お茶は美味しいです. Good, good, good. And now we switch it up. We switch it up. Where is 7-Eleven? So it becomes a question. So when you want to make something a question, you say des, and then you say ka. Desu ka. I'm sure you've all heard this, but when you add ka to the end of a sentence, it makes it a question. So, desu ka? Have you... when we say 7-Eleven in Japanese, we just say 7 or sebun with a B. Sebun. And
Seven.
where is doko? Doko. So, can you guess?
セブンはどこですか?
Oh, yes. Good job, good job.
Hey.
And also, Hex, you were doing great in the chat. Good job. Yes, so I thought you were gonna mess up. I thought you were gonna say, Doko wa 7 desu ka? Because all of these previous ones make it sound like you read it exactly like the English. But you have to remember that the A is the most important, the topic. So the topic for that sentence is 7-Eleven. So that has to come first. And question words like who, where, and why, how, and all these things in Japanese usually come afterwards at the end. So, well, not all the time, but a lot of the times it becomes something you put after the topic. So once again, it's 7 wa doko desu ka? Is it because someone was... Yes, 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 correct. Okay. Good job, good job, good job. And now, we're gonna go... Oh, my head's in the way.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let me...
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's tomatoes.
There we go, there we go, there we go. So now we're moving on. Oh, first off, was there questions? Did everybody understand A wa B desu?
Yes.
It's pretty straightforward as long as you can figure out what is the topic. You can say tons of things. I am licorice, apples are red, tea is delicious, today is Saturday, where is 7-Eleven? You can say a lot of things using this very straightforward grammar pattern. And now we are going to get a little bit more difficult. B ga si desu. So in this case, we are going to use this to say I like something, or I hate something, or I don't really care for something. So to say this, we say B, and the B is the subject, ga si, and the si is your emotions, how you feel about something. So for example, I like soup. So B is soup, ga suki or kirai, so suki desu. So can anybody give me the sentence I like soup in Japanese?
Hmm. Oh, soup should be. Is it soup ga ki desu?
Suki desu, yes. Soup ga suki desu. I like soup.
Hey.
So in this grammar pattern, as we can tell from English, the words are reversed. So soup comes first, like comes second. So it's a little bit scrambly in your head at first, but you will get the hang of it pretty quickly. So how about everybody think of something to say using B ga si desu? So to say like is suki. To say hate or dislike, I'm going to type it here. We say kirai. So let's just use suki and kirai for now. So 1 minute or 30 seconds, come up with a sentence. Could be anything. Da 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 da. I hope I don't get DMCA'd by that. Hi. Do you have
I love the elevator music.
Do you have a question or a sentence?
I have a sentence.
Go.
パンダが好きです。
Good. Panda ga suki desu. She likes pandas. And in the chat we have ocha ga suki desu. Awesome. So Hex likes tea. What about you?
And alouette ga suki desu.
I like an alouette. Perfect. No one said kirai, but kirai means to hate. All right, so now we are going to get a little bit more intricate. As you noticed, we started off with B. So where is A? Where did A go? Actually, A wa is still here. You can still say A wa B ga si desu, which just makes it longer. And A wa is usually watashi wa, so me, I. But in Japanese, you don't need to say I all the time. In English, you have to say I, me, my, all those things. But when you're talking in Japanese, usually people know by the context that you are still talking about yourself, or you say, oh, I don't really like strawberries or something, right? So if you say, strawberry ga kirai, you don't need to say, watashi wa strawberry ga kirai. So it's okay to drop it, but if you want to include it, you can say, A wa B ga si desu. Oh, there goes the train. And the A doesn't have to be you, the A could be anything. So it could be, my dog doesn't like water or something like that. Everything could be A. Questions? Do you want to think of a new sentence using A wa B ga si desu?
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're talking about another person, like, like
Mhm.
if you mentioned your dog not liking water, you have to include like the subject, right?
Yep.
Like it's only when you're talking about yourself that you usually omit.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Um okay. Okay.
うん。
That
There
makes
are
sense.
some cases, like when you're talking about family members and people know you're talking about your family members, that you don't have to say my, you can just say the name, or you can just say like oka-san, mother. We know you're
Mhm.
talking about your oka-san, not whoever you're talking to's mother, right? But yeah,
Mm.
usually when you're just talking to about yourself, you don't have to say watashi, 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 ore, boku. No need. Yes, in the
Okay.
chat, is there any questions before we do the little test?
Test. テスト
Just the same like last time. It's not a test. Oi, none. Okay. So, you see right here, Meliko likes Project Sekai. How do you say this in Japanese? We all know Meliko Niji Sanji Liver. And in Japanese, Project Sekai is Puro Seka. Puro Seka.
プロセか。
As I was going to ask. Okay, good. So, how would you say Meliko likes Project Sekai?
Ooh, can I try?
Yeah.
メロコは
うん。
プロ世界が
うん。
大好きです。OK、好き
Oh,
です。
大好き. Good, very good. 完璧、完璧. Meliko はプロセカが好きです or 大好きです. Oh, Meliko がプロセカ大好き. Perfect, perfect, Hex. Awesome. Now, if you want to say my older sister, if you want to put that A wa bi desu thing, the A wa, but you don't want to talk about yourself, you want to talk about your sister or your dog or your friend, and you keep that fact that they are your friend and not just their name, you can say watashi no. Watashi no. So this is a new particle. No is a new particle, which is just, it doesn't mean anything. It's just possessive. It shows that the thing you are talking about after no is yours. So my, theirs, hers, any of those like possessive is what no means. So to say my older sister, we would say watashi no o-nee-san. Watashi no o-nee-san. So with that, do you want to give My Older Sister Hates Tomatoes a try?
Yes.
Yes, Tomiko.
私のお姉さんはトマトが嫌いです。
Perfect, perfect.
Way! Good
私の
job.
お姉さんが、はトマトが嫌いです. So we're using this pattern down here, but A also has the no. So 私のお姉さんはトマトが嫌いです. Good, 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 good. Any questions before we move on?
None from me.
None. Okay. Questions in chat? I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I have to wait a little bit. No questions? Okay. Now that we know how to formulate two different sentence structures, let's learn how to introduce ourselves. Now, I know this slide looks intimidating because everything is in Japanese. Trust me, not hard at all. So first, 自己紹介 means self-introduction. I highly recommend that you remember this word because you will use it a lot. Every day, almost. Especially if you're talking to new people all the time. You will use 自己紹介, self-introduction. So there are pretty much 3 things you will have to say in every single 自己紹介. Always 3 things. you can include as many things as you want, as many sentences, but a jikoshokai always has 3 sentences. And those sentences are はじめまして、私の名前は何々です、and どうぞよろしくお願いします。Which means, well, はじめまして means, anybody?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Yes,
meet you.
nice to meet you. 私の名前は
My name is.
Yes, my name is. And then, どうぞよろしくお願いします。It's a little bit difficult.
Tomiko, help me out here. What?
There's no single sentence to say it.
I feel like this doesn't have a good English translation.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is very Japanese. In English, we don't have an equivalent, but it's often translated as I am looking forward to work with you, or it's a pleasure to meet you, or please take care of me. Any of those things that sort of get that emotion across, that you're very flattered to make your acquaintance with someone, that is どうぞよろしくお願いします, which is different from はじめまして. はじめまして you only say on the first meeting. You will say どうぞよろしく every day for anything. Oh my god, the amount of times I say it during class and work. You say よろしく when you're just being like, please can you hand me that piece of paper? Or please can you come to my class? Or anything. Literally, if you ask anything of anybody, you will end the conversation with どうぞよろしくお願いします. So it's a feeling of politeness, just acknowledging the person that you're helping, that you are interacting with. Japanese is very polite. So, the 3 things, はじめまして、私の名前は, and どうぞよろしくお願いします. You might have noticed that there are 2 things in here that are extra. And I will go over them in 1 second. But first, we should explain. We know watashi no, we know what that means. What is namae? Does anybody know? Name. How easy is that? Namae, name, namae, name. So easy. So you're basically just saying, 私の name は何々です. It's very easy. Now we have this. Sai. Sai. Do you know what sai is? What could it possibly mean? Age, yes. So when you really are giving a deep explanation of who you are, this could be on a date, this could be meeting a coworker, this could be meeting a friend. You will say your age, sai desu. Age, of course, in Japanese. So for example, I am 23 years old. So I am 23歳です. 23歳. So we haven't gone over numbers, so if you don't know numbers, you might be a little bit lost. But 2 is 2, 10 is 10. And when you combine 2 and 10, you get 20. And then 3 is 3. So I am 23. I think it's very similar to, of course, Chinese, but also French. I'm pretty sure it's similar to French numbers. I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. So you're basically doing math to say your age. Do you guys want to give it a try, how old you are? If you don't know numbers, you can tell me in English. Oh, welcome in, Starlight. Hello, hello.
Oops. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, I'll go with this. Okay, I'll dox myself, guys. How'd you? I do the whole thing, right?
No,
Or is it
you can just do how old you are.
Okay. 私は oh wait, there's no 私は there. Okay. 3 32歳、32歳です。
32歳です. In English, that is
that 32.
32.
Yeah.
32歳. So again, 3 is 3, 10 is 10, 2 is 2. So 3, 2, what? 3, 10, 2 makes 32. Okay? Tomiko, would you like to try?
18歳です。
18歳. So young. So when it comes, there's special thing with numbers that when it comes to 4 and 8 and also 6, you don't say the full number, you sort of slur it down. So she's 18, but she didn't say hachi, she said has. And that's a special thing in Japanese. Numbers change the sounds all the time. So instead of 18歳, she's 18歳. It takes a while to remember these special things, but yes.
What if it's other, what do you call that? Like 28 is if it's 28, is it
it's
still
the same.
It's the same. Okay.
28歳.
28歳.
Okay. And we have in chat 25? 25? 25歳. Good. Now, here, 私は blank が blank です. Does anybody remember what grammar pattern this is?
Yes.
Yes.
This is BがCです.
B が C です. Yes. So, A は B が C です. So you can put anything here, but this will be your hobbies or your likes and dislikes. Hopefully, you will only say your likes during your self-introduction. Don't say your dislikes. So, putting this all together, we are going to do our very first self-introduction, 自己紹介. So, I will give myself as an example. I will go through the whole thing. And then I'll give 1 minute for you to either type it out or practice. Wait, I have a better idea. If you are in my Nihongo Jozu Discord, here's the link. Join it if you haven't already, just to learn and keep up with these Japanese lessons. Record yourself or take a video of yourself saying your self-introduction, if you can, using the example sentence I have set up for you. So I'm going to switch back to here.
To the Japanese VTuber intro.
The Japanese VTuber intro. Yes.
The Q&A.
So there is a channel called Homework in the Nihongo Jozu Discord. If you want to record that, your 自己紹介, please don't put any personal information. Just if you have a VTuber avatar or VTuber name, please say that. Don't give any real information away of yourself. And at the end, we might go over them on stream. Oh, hi. Hi, Licorice. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out. So, for 1 minute, please think on it. I will give an example. So for me, my 自己紹介 is はじめまして。私の名前はリコリスバナシです。23歳です。私は、VTuber が好きです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Very quick. It's maybe like 10 seconds long if you can say it fast. Or if you want to say it slower, you can take as many seconds as you want, as many gaps as you want. You are going to do it live.
Yay!
Yay!
So I'll give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute to think. You're stuck on hiragana. I started doing the VTuber Jiko Shokai, but I answered in English. That video, huh?
Yeah, that was the one.
That video? Okay.
You can even do that for your channel.
You can do it
Very
for your
funny.
channel. I'm not doing it for mine. Someone has done an English version, but I felt it was cheesy in the way English dub. And yeah, I can't stomach English dubs. There's not a huge amount of time to get your answers before it launches into the next one. I see. So you have to really like your answers. Hi, okay. Are you two ready? Would you like to do it live?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Very good. Okay, let's have Kizumi go first.
All right. All right, everyone, get ready for my 自己紹介 Okay. はじめまして。私の名前はキズミです。さあ、32歳です。私はチョコレートが大好きです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Woo, 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 perfect. You were so hyped and then you got to the long word and you got like, stuck.
I just slowed down.
But good job. That was so good and perfect. Okay, Tomiko, your turn.
はじめまして。私の名前はトミコです。18歳です。私はパンダが大好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Woo! Perfect. Very good.
I think like I've seen clips, Japanese clips where like sometimes people just like they repeat yoroshiku onegaishimasu often, right? Like
Yeah.
yoroshiku onegaishimasu, yoroshiku onegaishimasu, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yeah.
Do you do that a lot? Like
In real
with,
life.
even in the workplace that everyone probably like know
Yep.
you enough?
Yes.
You still do?
All the time.
Oh my goodness.
We don't-
That must be
I
tiring.
don't usually say the whole dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. That's very formal. That's very long. But what everybody does is either just slangs it down to dozo or yoroshiku or yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And usually as the day progresses and everybody gets more tired, people just start going into shh, shh, whoosh.
Just
They just start making any sound that sounds slightly like Oh my god. Wait, I'll even tell you. You know the greetings like Ohayou gozaimasu, sayonara, otsukaresama desu, or konnichiwa? Nobody says the entire word.
Wait, what?
In the morning, people will say, oh, ohayou gozaimasu, very fluent, the whole word. But also there's people who just go, oishos, oishos, gozaimasu. And then for konnichiwa, nobody says konnichiwa. It's just chwa, chwa.
Wow, this is the first time I've heard of this. This is crazy.
I work at a mainly boys' school, and they are taught to greet every teacher they see every time they see them. So you'll just be walking through the hallways, and it'll be chwa, 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 and it's like, oh, okay, hello, everybody.
Oh my. All right.
But
I'll keep
otsukaresama
that
desu
in
is
mind.
my favorite. It's just tsuka desu, or just tss.
Tsuka desu, that's it?
Just tsuka desu, or tss. That's all they say.
Just
tss. I love it.
Wait, you know how some people go like os. Is that
Os.
like a short version?
Yeah,
Yeah.
os. If you've watched Haikyuu, the anime, this is something I have counted. I watched maybe 3 episodes of Haikyuu, and I have counted the amount of times they said azas.
Azas?
Azas is arigatou gozaimasu. They say
What?
azas like 40
Arigato-
times within the first 3 episodes. It's crazy.
Mind blown, actually.
Azas.
Azas.
That's so funny.
Wait, that's arigatou
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu?
Yeah.
What?
So you hear it a lot. So now that you know that they slang it down so much, if you watch anime or if you watch a drama, you will catch it and you'll be like, oh, they did the thing. Yeah, they do.
Oh, my worldview is never gonna be the same anymore.
So now it's quiz time. I have to set up. We are going to play
Yay.
Kahoot.
Kahoot.
We love Kahoot. What do you mean?
So many memories.
Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da! We are in Kahoot. You see, there is the code up top. Please join in. You can join in live. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Kahoot.
All right.
Let me. In the A wa B. Oh shoot! It's too big. In the A wa B des pattern, what does wa represent? Red, topic. Blue, possessive. Yellow, subject. And green, isn't. In the A wa B des pattern, what does wa represent? I need to fix my screen.
What was the red again?
Topic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay.
Oops.
Ta-da! Hold on.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait, was my browser bugging because I cannot see the.
No, I know it's my fault.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's why.
Okay, let's go. Next. Oh, there's the train. Good job, good job.
Choo-choo.
Now, question 2. How do you write zu? Zu.
Zu.
Ah,
Oh.
red is. Oh no, I can't say it.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
I know it's not
There
B.
you go, there you go.
It's not.
Oh.
It's one of the three. Oh. Okay, okay, I see it.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taskaru.
Sorry. I'm so nervous. Okay, I think
It's fine.
I
OBS
think
cuff is
this should be
normal.
okay. Okay. Good, everybody got it.
Yatta.
Yatta yatta. Hext is like kicking ass right now.
No.
Okay, next question. Australia written in kana is Australia. Is this true or false? Is this how you write Australia? True or false?
Oh no! No!
It's false. It's false. Let's see.
Yamero!
Tomiko takes the stand. Okay, next question.
Oh, Tomiko took a lead.
Why is Australia not spelled that way? There. Now you should be able to see all the answers.
My head is blocking it.
It should be hiragana. It should have u instead of o. Or it should have a line instead of o. Ah, very good, very good. Everybody got it.
Oh my goodness. I
Good
should have
job,
paid
good job.
attention.
Sorry, your heads. Let me move you guys again.
My heads. It's okay. I luckily
You got a big head.
I have a big head.
There, okay.
I have a melon head.
Okay. Wow, on fire. Good job.
Oh no.
Next, are you ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
リクリス、ストロベリーが好きですか？いえ、嫌いです。だ、だん、だ、だん、だん、だ、だん、だ、だ、だ、だん、だ、だん。Ooh, 早い! Wow, good job! Everybody got it right.
Yay.
So this was a rather long question, but it says, リコリス、ストロベリーが好きですか？いえ、嫌いです。Which means, Licorice, do you like strawberries? No, I hate them. Which is not true. I actually, for dinner, I had a bunch of strawberries. So the answer is, Licorice doesn't like strawberries. Good job. Let's see.
It's an obvious lie right there.
Obvious lie.
Strawberries are the best non-berries berries in the world.
Japanese strawberries. There's something about Japanese fruit that tastes so fucking good. The Japanese strawberries are the best I have ever had.
Must be something in the water. Like,
It's gotta be.
Man.
Hi, okay. Second to last question. How do you begin a self-introduction? How do you begin a self-introduction?
Okay.
Oh, very fast. Nobody fell for my trick question. Yes, it's hajimemashite, hajimemashite. I thought you guys were gonna speed through it and then press hajimaru.
I almost
Haji-
did.
Hajimaru means to start. Hajimemashite is nice to meet you. Last question. There will be kanji in the next lesson.
No,
True or
not
false?
kanji.
Oh, I don't know.
Uh,
Mm,
Ah,
uh,
ah, ah,
uh,
Just-
whatever.
ta-da!
Oh,
There will be kanji in the next lesson with me.
No.
We will go over new. Don't
I mean,
say no.
What do you mean? I love kanji. Kanji wa
One fear.
大好きです。
Good student. Good student.
大好き。
We will we will go over the days of the week. So it won't be too hard and it's very, very useful. We will head into Q&A. That is the end of what I have prepared for today. It's already been an hour and a half. So we are perfect on time. It's been an hour and a half. It's exactly how long I wanted this lesson to be. But do you guys have any questions? So I am going to
Yay.
switch over to...
Not you guys
That's
ending.
done.
Yes, and good job.
Yay! No, thank you guys all for coming. You guys did
Scott,
so
Scott,
well. You guys did so well. So
Was
now...
it Scott? Scott.
Yeah, Oskare. Lucas Benashi VA coming soon.
Dame.
Dame.
Oh wait, that's actually really good. What
No.
the?
Wait,
Hello?
what's that line? The copy pasta? The do you want food, bath, or me?
Oh,
do
yeah,
you
yeah.
oh my god.
Wait,
Well, how does it
okaeri
say?
nasai. Go.
Wait, do you know it?
Yeah, it's
Go.
hold on. I can. Oh wait, you want me to read?
Yeah, do it. You brought it up.
Okay. Hold on. I got it. I'm pulling it out. It's here. It's on Reddit. Okay. Excuse me. Oh wait, is this the right one? Wait a second.
You're stalling.
Okay. It's short. It's short. おかえりなさい、あなた。ご飯を食べる？お風呂にする？それとも、私？
Good job. I'll subtract it here.
Oh, my face is cringing so
That
hard.
was so good.
That was good. No, I don't know if I could ever do that. I could try though. Excuse me. おかえりなさい、あなた。ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それとも、私？
Whoa! Patch.
No. No.
Oh.
That's a good take right there.
That was a good take. God, no one clipped
No.
that. Oh my god, no. I would ask Tomiko, but you're 18. You cannot.
You can add
Okay.
this as one of your bloopers in your video or something.
No, God. Maybe in the future
It's
I'll
a
go into
reward
acting.
for people who watch it till the end.
Duh. I will see everybody next time. I don't know when the next stream will be, but I might just do a regular stream. Goodbye.